So we're gonna do that right now. I love this palette. I know you're probably sick of me using the Sigma palette. So I was like, okay, let's go back to the Real Her. And plus, I love the purples in this. Gorgeous. I used about 3 shades in here today. And yeah, let's get started. We're gonna start right in with Strive, this really beautiful purple right here in the middle. Gorgeous. That's gonna be the color for today. Okay, we do this every week. Can you like not be so loud? All right, let's start. We're gonna go into Strive, this gorgeous purple, like I said, and we're gonna start carving out our shape. Now the shape we want is a little angular. You see, I feel like when I do colorful looks, I always want like a bold type of shape whenever I do my colorful looks. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. If you missed out, we are starting in with this Real Her palette, Conquer from Within. Going for this really pretty purple burgundy. It's a soft look, but at the same time, it's not basic. Yes, so that's what we're going in with today. I was just telling everyone that we're going to go in with Strive first. This really beautiful lavender here. And I'm going to carve out the shape. Like I said, we're going to go for a pretty angular, sculpted, pretty a kind of like a not a harsh shape, but a pretty bold shape. I'm going to start right here on the outer V and create that shape. And at first it's going to look like we're going to do a cat eye in a way. Let me get this palette situated. Okay, start right here. I'm using a pretty not fluffy, but a soft angled brush, but it's an eyeshadow brush. It's not super pointed. Okay, we're going to start right here and I'm going to just like pat out the shape that I want. Hopefully you can see this, but I will be building up the color. Just want to go in first with the shape that we want. Okay. Now I'm going to stop right about here, go back in with Strive, and start bringing it inward. Okay. Yes, that's the shape we're going to start with. Okay. I am flicking it just a tiny bit. All right, and we're going to bring it in. Make sure this angle is good. Okay, I think this angle is good. Okay. And now I'm going to start packing it to get more color payoff. I did prime my eyelids with a concealer and I just set it with a pretty natural toned eyeshadow just to set the concealer to give us a nice base to work with when we're starting, our eyeshadows. Give it something to blend on. And yeah, it just makes blending so much easier when you have a base down. Now, if you want something more potent, usually I just go in with a concealer and just leave it a little tacky and then go in with eyeshadow. But since I want this to blend pretty seamlessly, hi Brad, how are you? Thank you for joining. Since I do want this a little softer and everything to be blended, I did set with a pretty neutral, natural eyeshadow. Okay. Now I'm not gonna bring this in all the way. I'm gonna bring it to about, get it right about here. Okay. Now I don't want too much product as I bring it in because we're gonna be going in with something so much lighter. I just want just a tiny bit of purple, like right in here you can see where it just starts to fade the purple, fades into that bone color. Okay. If you're just joining us, I'm using the Real Her palette. And if you do want to buy this palette, which I highly recommend, it's such a gorgeous purple pink palette. You do get 15% off. Automatically apply to your cart. Yeah, so I'll pick it up. I would definitely pick it up. Okay. I did this look a little while ago. I was running a little late. I did this look, eyeshadow look in like 5 minutes. But since I'm doing it with you guys, I'm like, I really want to take my time. Make sure this comes out gorgeous. And it's coming out pretty good so far because I feel like my biggest thing was just getting this shape. How gorgeous is that? And I love how it fades. Now, I'm going to go in with a color. Wait, what? Okay, go in with this brush. We're going to go in with a packing brush. And I'm going into Believe, this gorgeous bone right here in the corner. And we're going to start that. I'm going to start it here and then just bring it and blend it into the purple. You can pretty much see what I'm going for. Just filling in this space here. Okay. Start in the inner tear duct here and just carve out a pretty round shape. Hold on. It looks like my this is gonna be a little higher than that one, but that's okay. It is what it is. Just want to make sure everyone sees what I'm doing. Okay. And that is fine with me. I'll probably make this look a lot more dramatic once I get off of here so I can take photos. You move up a tiny bit. Okay. Alright, I'm just putting this on the lid. This is great for the brow bone as well. I may put this on the brow bone. Okay, see. Alright. I'm doing lighter strokes here because this is where the colors start to meet. Don't worry, I'm going to go in with another brush and blend this out. So the gradient is more, you know, more visible, more pronounced. Okay. And like I was saying, my inspiration for this look, this really pretty gradient, is this Kevin Aquan blush that we're going to be using later on. How gorgeous. How absolutely gorgeous is that? You can see hi me. How gorgeous is that? I love this blush. Using it later on. Okay. Now that I have this really pretty bone color down, and it's pretty much meeting right here, you see how it's not completely blended right here? We're gonna go in with Strive again. Let me make sure that shape looks good on camera. It looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go back in with Strive, gorgeous lavender, and I'm going to use a blending brush, my favorite blending brush. Tap, 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 knock off the excess, and I'm going to start blending it right here. Yes. Oh boy, this may be one of my smoothest live streams. Wow, things are just looking up on this fine Wednesday. Okay. Are the bristles a little wild on this brush? A tiny bit. I've had it for so long. I'm like, why is my eye getting watery? That's why, though. But how gorgeous. Pretty easy look, right? Okay, we are going to spice her up just a tiny bit. We're going to get a little extra. I have time today. I wanted to make sure. I'm like, most of my looks I've done with you guys, you know, they've been really pretty and dreamy, but I'm like, duh, you're so used to bolder, more rah-rah type of looks. This is still a toned down version, but you know. Yes, I love it. Okay. I'm just hoping that the camera is picking up the blend because I don't know. I still feel like I got an empty space here. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Let me bring that in just a tiny bit here. Okay. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this pretty shimmer here, Victoria's. Gorgeous. I'm gonna use this in the inner corner here. And I'm going to use this pretty tapered blending brush. Yes, and we're gonna dab that right into Victoria's just for a nice highlight. I'm trying to look at the other eye, see how much I brought it up. We brought it up a tiny bit, but I wanted to keep the color pretty much right in here. So pretty. I love that. Let's bring it up just a tiny bit higher. There we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Oh yeah, this one is way, you know, I may go back and make this one a little more dramatic, but this one is definitely a lot more, yeah. It happens. It happens. Okay. It's okay. We have quite a bit of lid space. Let's use it up. Okay. I want to go in with this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous liner. Let me bring this up for you guys really quick.